Let's continue learning about some more yajna practices we can follow in our daily lives. In the last few shlokas, Sri Krishna spoke about offering our practices either to the devas or to the eternal Brahman. He described practices of disciplining the senses and the mind to avoid distractions in life. In this shloka, he goes on to describe yet another technique. Let's chant the shloka and see what it says.
Okay, I'm ready to chant it.
Repeat after me. Sarvanendriya karmani
Sarvanendriya karmani
prana karmani chapare
Prana karmani chapare
atma samyamya yogagnau
Atma samyamya yoganau
juvati jnanadipite.
Juvati jnanadipite.
Super. Let's chant it together now.
Sarvanendriya karmani Prana karmani chapare Atma samyamya yoganau Juvati jnanadipite. What is the technique described in this shloka?
Here, Sri Krishna says, others established in knowledge of self offer the functions of all the senses and the life energy or prana as offerings into the fire of the controlled mind.
Can you explain this in a bit more detail, please?
Indriyas are our sense organs. They are the means through which we learn about the objects and the world around us. The jnana indriyas are the 5 organs of perception, that is your eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin. The jnana indriyas flow towards their respective sense objects and send the information about these objects to the manas or the mind. The mind takes in this information, the buddhi or intellect screens it, and finally the organs of action or the karma indriyas respond to the sense stimulus with some action. In this shloka, Sri Krishna says that those who have knowledge and understanding of the self as the Atman are able to identify more and more with this unlimited self. They are able to drop the attachment to their identity as the body or the mind. By this understanding, they can control the constant fluctuations of the senses and the mind and offer all of the activities of the jnana and karma indriyas into the fire of self-knowledge. This shloka also mentions offering of prana or life forces as a sacrifice. Prana is the vital energy through which all faculties of the body function. So through control of the prana, the jnana and karma indriyas can also be controlled. By practicing restraint of the senses and the prana, the conserved energy can be redirected to progress towards the higher goal. Let me explain it in this way. If your phone is about to die, what will you do to conserve the battery?
I will reduce the brightness of the screen, reduce the volume and shut down all unnecessary apps. I will use it only for making and receiving calls.
That's right. You are conserving the phone's energy and redirecting it for a higher function. The same way, when we restrain our senses and the prana, we can redirect the conserved energy towards a higher goal.
This sounds good, but isn't it very hard to do?
Yes, this practice requires a tremendous amount of discipline and effort, and may be difficult for many of us to follow. So, Sri Krishna graciously mentions 4 more methods in the next shloka. We will learn them next time. For now, let's go to the meaning of this shloka.
Okay, let's go.